In this video, I'm going to lay out how to make lower third lyric slides in ProPresenter for our live stream. So we're looking for lyric slides that only cover kind of the lower third of the screen, so people's heads aren't cut off and everything looks sharp. And so we're gonna go over to ProPresenter. I'm gonna show you right from the beginning how to do that. So here we are now in ProPresenter, and you can see this is what we're looking to create, a song that has each slide with only 2 lines, and you see we have a gray transparent background so that the lyrics pop and are easy to read. To create that, the first step is to use a theme. And so we've made a theme, lower thirds, a live stream, and there's a few different options. We mainly use this top one, but to create the theme, we just go to new theme, and you could create it from scratch here, but we already have one, so we are just going to use that for this video. The second step then is finding the song we need to get ready for our live stream that we need to apply the theme to so that it has 2 lines on the lower third per slide. So there's 2 different ways we can do that. The first is to simply find it in our library. So say we find it here, and we need to get the song ready for the live stream, so we found it, and we just get that in our playlist, and so we're ready to start editing it from here. The second option is, say if we don't already have it in our live stream library, we can import it using song select, and so we can find the song that way. Once we find it, we click on it, and we can import it. And then we have some options. So we already have this set up, so we want to delimit the slides by line break, 2 delimiters per slide. So this is going to make sure there's 2 lines per slide, and it's going to send the next lines to the next slide, and so on. And then we can apply a theme automatically. So automatically we can apply this theme, and we can choose where this is going to go, what library, what playlist, and we click import. And so there we go. This one you see is already pretty much ready to go. It needs to be checked with what we're singing and to make sure everything flows well, but you can see that this one is pretty much ready to go. The next step, especially as it applies to the slide that is not ready to go, is breaking down the slide so they only have 2 lines, so we're ready to apply that theme. So I'm going to get rid of this background, and the easiest way to do this is to go up here to reflow. So now you see we have this view where we have the words, the lyrics here, and you can see how they look on the slides here. And so we need to divide this so each slide has 2 lines instead of 4. And so how you do that is you go to the end of the first 2 lines, and you can go down here to insert slide break. And boom, you see right here it has sent the other 2 lines to the next slide, and so there's 2 lines per slide. There's also a shortcut, a keyboard shortcut you can use. It is Option Enter, Option Return. You click that, it does the same thing. And so you would go through here, and you would, making sure it works, divide each slide so it has 2 lines. And so you see we've done that, and so we are now ready to move on to step number 4. In step number 4, we are getting the slides ready so that they look the way we want them to look for our live stream. And so that means here in this case, we want to apply the theme. So we go to lower thirds live stream and click that, and you see all of them now look like we want them to look. You do need to make sure that you have one slide selected before you apply the theme, and that this slide has an orange border. I mean, you could have all the slides selected by hitting Command A like that, but it also works as long as you have an orange border here and you click the theme, it'll apply it to all the slides in that song. So you can see that now we have everything pretty much ready to go for our live stream. The slides are now broken down into 2 lines per slide with that gray transparent background. And so they look pretty good. The final step would be to go through and simply make sure the slide breaks work. Make sure the slide breaks work. Because sometimes the slide change might happen a little fast, and you might want to change it or adjust it in some way, but this one is already pretty good to go. And the other thing you would need to make sure is that if you imported it, that it matches up with what the band is playing. But that is another video for another time. Hopefully this video was helpful and that you are now able to do this if you needed to. You're able to make lower third live stream slides in ProPresenter 7.